AV SuperFriends on Topic is an independent production wholly owned and operated by AV SuperFriends, LLC. For the highest quality recording of all of our shows, visit avsuperfriends.com. This is AV SuperFriends on Topic, a 30-minute monthly roundtable focused on a single topic. This discussion will be opinionated, to the point, and saturated with our well-known blend of painfully won expertise and deeply ingrained immaturity. For October 2025, it's the best-sounding and most Halloween-themed AV-related podcast in higher ed. This is the AV SuperFriends On Topic episode number 63, which, if you do the math, is over 5 years of this crap. Broadcasting live from coast to ghost, from the graveyard to the gridiron. The leaves are falling, the pumpkins are glowing, the grocery store aisles are chock full of giant bags of candy. From the tailgate to the twilight, we're bringing you bone-rattling breakdowns, hair-raising highlights, and enough tricks and treats to keep your speakers screaming. So grab a candy corn, put on that foam finger werewolf paw, and crank it up, because this is the only show that mixes touchdowns and tombstones, pigskins and pumpkins, and your favorite teams with a splash of paranormal play-by-play. I'm Chris Dector. It's time for another Friday afternoon podcast adventure with the AV SuperFriends, and let's say hello to today's expanded panel of AV SuperFriends. Don't sing along yet.
Oh, hit the button. Go.
Now you can. Our first panelist oversees policies ensuring cables are never visible, unless they are, at which point that means they're emerging. He's an associate vice provost of emerging cable management from Kansas City. Say hello to Mr. Jamie Reinhardt. Whoops. Wrong button. Sorry.
I was like, wow, was that me?
Very dramatic.
No, that's what happens when I move a finger over.
Well, I've decided that the reusable cable ties are now the cable management device of preference.
That's a thing.
Don't
Like the short piece of the zip
like the ones
ties
you
left
jam
over.
a tweaker in to pop the tooth loop to get it off or something?
No, it's got a little trigger on it, and you just pull it right back off.
Oh, those
again.
little guys. Those
That sounds terrible.
Yeah.
zippy
great.
snappy ones, whatever they are.
Our next panelist enforces proper laptop sanitization, power button use, and respectful treatment of HDMI cables. He's an assistant dean of endpoint hygiene and device etiquette from Corvallis, Oregon. Say hello to Mr. Mark Kolozinski.
Keeping it all clean. Just
Be
dump
respectful.
Do you use
Respect.
bleach water?
Spray them. Spray it down.
Bleach water.
Bleach, a little bit of bleach, a little water, vinegar in a pinch. You know,
Dishwasher.
Our next panelist champions initiatives that technically touch the network, but really aren't officially an IT problem. He's a vice president for network adjacent experiences from Greensboro, North Carolina. Say hello to Mr. Larry Darling.
Yep, all my private islands can see the network, they just can't actually touch it.
Can't get there. Also joined by our next panelist here is let's see, where is it? Oops, I scrolled too far. He leads the effort to photograph, scan, and cloud store faculty doodles that no one will ever revisit. He's a vice president for strategic whiteboard digitization from Bowling Green, Kentucky. Say hello to Mr. Justin Rexing.
That sounds exhausting. It's like, I don't know. Like photograph and scan? It's a little redundant.
whatever it takes, man. Whatever it takes.
I don't.
And our first
Photograph.
special guest panelist balances projector bulbs, LED panels, and window shades to achieve the perfect academic glow. He's a senior manager of instructional illumination optimization from Bloomington, Indiana. Say hello to Mr. Gary Cummins.
Hello. I'm sorry you didn't add an awkward hugger, too. Like, Larry knows what I'm talking about.
Whoa.
That's an HR thing. And our other special guest panelist curates VHS decks, overhead projectors, and Laserdisc players just in case someone still needs it. He's a coordinator of Legacy Media Nostalgia Services from Champaign, Illinois. Say hello to Mr. Near. Say hello to Mr. Neil. I'll get there. Neil Feuerhelm.
Thanks. You never know when you got to plug in an Atari, man.
Oh, do you have one?
Not around right now, but I can go talk to the ancient technologies folks.
That was one of my favorite games, like the giant arcades, was the LED wall version of like Pac-Man. Yeah.
Yeah, we need to get like a 4x4 video wall with Pong going on it. That'd be fun.
And it was like 10, the 10 millimeter pixel pitch. It was perfect. It was wonderful.
Yeah.
Never needed to progress any further than that.
Every one of the little power pellets was its own pixel.
Yes, it was great.
Let's see. So on today's show, we're going to discuss the spookiest trends in AV because we're staying on topic for October here.
Yeah.
And we'll continue our weekly rivalry series with a big Big Ten matchup because everybody's in the Big Ten. But first, a little bit of housekeeping. It's true.
Not everyone.
So it's October, so please don't ghost us. Please catch you can catch the AV SuperFriends live every Friday at about 3:30 Eastern, 12:30 Pacific, or whenever Justin's done fixing the problem on his latest project. We stream live on Twitter, LinkedIn, and YouTube. If you can't join us live, please follow us.
Problems on my projects?
Never. Please follow AV SuperFriends on Twitter, LinkedIn, Blue Sky, YouTube for all the fun nonsense. Share the show with your teammates, rivals, or even total strangers. Heck, tackle somebody in the quad and make them listen.
Do you proofread?
We do want to hear from you. So if there's a topic you'd like us to cover, please hit us up at mailbag@avsuperfriends or drop a comment onto the socials. And when you're listening on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you happen to haunt your favorite podcasts, please rate and review us. Your feedback helps to keep us growing and reach more listeners, and people hate that. I'm just openly branding us as a hate listen these days, and people seem to like it. So. If you want to keep this haunted quagmire of nonsense lit up every week, please consider donating. Your support helps to keep us bringing you the content that you love or that you love to hate. Please don't sit on the sidelines. Join the AV SuperFriends.
How relevant. Good job.
All righty. I'll get all that crap out of the way. You guys, let's take a quick commercial break here for a brand new cinematic production that Independent Amalgamate is getting into. Then we're going to come back and talk about some scary stuff.
All right. Let's do it.
Made this right before the show.
He waits in the shadows of network closets. He stalks the hallways and forgotten classrooms. And he has only one target: obsolete electronics. They call him the Ether Killer. One plug, and the old network switch flatlines. One jolt, and the zombie Blu-ray player finally stays down. No mercy for mixers, no parole for 360 cameras. Ether Killer doesn't just end life cycles. He leaves nothing but e-waste corpses. The Ether Killer. Old hardware never sees him coming. By Independent Amalgamated.
Does he have a projector lens coming out of his face?
Why wouldn't
What was that?
It's going to have his face.
That thing, what is that?
Yes,
It's
Justin,
AV.
That's exactly
Yes.
what it is.
Justin.
Yeah.
It's AV.
So what did I win? Did I win something for?
You won a all expense paid trip to Kentucky.
Well, we went all out on that one. So Jeff Goldblum plays the lead in that, but he never takes off the pumpkin head.
Or says anything.
Or says anything. Dubbed.
One of those roles, yeah.
Yeah.
As far as you know, it's Jeff Goldblum. All righty, let's get into our topic for this month. So
What is the topic this month?
Topic this month is generically the scariest trends in AV, the scariest things in AV and IT, the stuff
This
that
one's
scares
easy.
us the most in AV and IT. So it should be a quick and dirty. Everyone run around and
Very
tell us why
easy.
you're scared.
Justin,
Larry,
you
start
cannot
talking.
say the term consultant. Okay.
You cannot say that term today.
Just saying.
Took
It can,
away
it can be
all of his
anything
whole
else, but it can't be
platform.
that.
Yeah.
Why? Who are you to make up these rules? Why?
Okay.
I'm not a rule follower.
So, Larry, since you're introducing new formats into the show, you start.
no, I gotta-
What's
okay.
your contribution for the scary thing of scary things?
My scary thing is the thing I'm constantly arguing with Mark about, and it's
Hygiene?
I.e.,
Bring it. Let's go. What is it?
in.
You love it. I know
I
it.
think it's a trend that's been happening
Nope.
ever since COVID. You know, when COVID hit, we were letting technology kind of dictate teaching and learning. The experience was determined by the technology that was in the space. And I kind of feel like we've never really recovered for that. We've just changed a little bit. Like we're still defining the classroom by what software company or by what modality can be done in it, but it's always hybrid, high flex, and that limits the educational opportunities that we're affording the instructors to do. There was a LinkedIn article earlier, me and Mark were talking about, where instructors were complaining that essays and deliverables like that had less value because of AI. And that's great, but in order for us to really get to a point where we can determine students' mastery, like experiential learning and active learning concepts and things like that would really be beneficial. But I feel like the way the industry's going and the way we're designing classroom spaces don't push in that direction as much as they used to. And so that's my concern, or my fear.
Too much technology defining the experience, you think?
Too many people outside of the educational environment defining what the classroom experience should be like.
Oh, like manufacturers' webinars telling us how the classroom should operate.
Yeah.
Like that, like really good software companies that make really good business products and just don't have a great grasp of teaching and learning.
Just say it, Larry.
I'm not going to
Just
say nothing.
it.
I want to keep my paycheck. I'm not saying nothing.
But do you think it'd be okay to have
Talking
a
about Lotus
completely
Notes, is that what
like,
you're talking about?
like no technology in
Notes.
the learning space now? If like would students accept that? Just totally blank, nothing other than like whiteboards or something like that. Would that be acceptable for them, you think?
I don't know if it would be acceptable, but I'm not sure that the learning outcomes would be worse.
Right.
I
Right.
really
Yeah.
think 18-year-olds sometimes don't know what's good for them.
Well, I think there's a lot of keeping up with the Joneses, right? People feel like you
There-
have to invest and things need to be splashy and flashy. And you had that like NIL-ification of just like the learning space. You have to keep up with all the big schools to make sure you have, what's hot today so that students, we want to enroll students and attract them here. And so I think from leadership, I think there is this desire to invest and show those investments and have that technology, but it can hurt the whole overall learning experience because you're absolutely right. If that stuff's in the way, just because you have technology present doesn't even mean you're adopting it and using it in any foreseeable way that makes any sense.
It's the whole medium is the message. Like if you're forced to use a hammer, everything has to be a nail kind of thing.
We talked about this last time.
Hammer digging a hole.
Yep.
I have mastered that.
It only took 1 week.
Yeah.
Right, Jamie?
Yep.
It's all it took. I got to figure it out.
Chris, you keep us in. Who is up next? What's going on?
Well, you're talking, so you
Oh,
go.
is it me? Okay, I'll go next. I have two. I'm going to get them in really quick.
No.
Yes, you want to go?
No, you can take mine.
The one
take
that
one of yours.
One that scares me the most, I've seen a lot lately, is oversized power supplies for small widgets. Like, what in the hell is going on in industry right now when the power supply is larger than the box? And then the other one is like, what's with all the companies? This one scares me the most. The companies that like are still putting all kinds of like bespoke connectors on black boxes anymore. Like, what? It really forces me to kind of doubt the maturity level of a lot of these manufacturers
Like
that
what?
are coming
Who?
on
Show
there.
me.
Like,
Who?
Yeah, let's
right here, like ones that,
dive into that.
like here's this new black box switcher, and it still has all these old legacy ports on there. It's like, what are we doing?
Show it.
I like SDs.
have
Now
it.
you get-
I don't have that, but I see a lot of them like in the market, like still coming out today. Hey, has all
do?
these like
Well,
multiple.
what specific legacy ports do you not want to see?
Would you say
I'm
I've seen things with like VJs on them still on switchers, and it's like, what?
It's
Why are we
making a
doing
comeback.
this?
Yep.
And then
Technology's
just
cyclical.
all the different types of like, display ports and VGAs and all the USBs. It's like, do we need all the different types of things on all the things at this point?
I
Like,
thought
can
you
we
were
just
talking about like
simplify
a
this?
proprietary, some 7-8 pin connector that.
There's those two,
Like I was curious
Yeah.
about what that was.
but
It's VGA, but only 14 pins.
right.
Yes.
But is it?
Yeah.
Have we gotten to a point where we could maybe simplify some of that stuff out, and we don't need to have all the old legacy stuff? You all know, like the projector
you-
manufacturers are the most guilty of this, right? Carry all that legacy stuff forward. Like, why are we still doing that? Can we not just put it
Yeah,
into all
you
that
just-
old stuff?
Well, Mark, if you want
Be a better
projectors without
designer.
the ports, buy the more expensive projectors. They take all the ports off.
Right.
Yeah, you get one HDMI on those.
Hey, stop
If
it!
you're
You're
lucky.
taking mine. Damn it!
But I don't know. Yeah, I think that scary giant power supplies and old legacy things still being shipped on new products scares me.
Yeah, the power supply I get. I have several cameras where the power supply is bigger than the camera.
You wouldn't have
Exactly.
that if you'd use PoE and like network-based cameras.
Well, I do
What
now
is not even
because
a
of
camera.
that.
This is just
I like seeing the 90-watt power adapter for the 16-watt PoE device.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
always a
Yeah.
fun
Yeah.
combo.
I like the 90-watt PoE adapter that doesn't do anything.
But then you gotta like figure out where am I gonna
egg on
put
it.
this at? I want to use this, but now like I didn't realize it was this. It's not gonna fit anywhere.
I do have a new AV line of network switches that is a half rack, but you can use 4 of those power supplies plugged into it to provide in a PoE. So I like, here's my half rack switch
Exactly.
with 4 power supply. Yeah.
2 RU of power supplies.
Yeah.
Generating heat, just the radiating.
Yep. Right.
Yeah. Anyway, Jamie, what's scaring you?
Right now it's like it's the oversimplification of ports.
Oh, the
right?
opposite of mine? You want all the legacy shit back?
No, I
Let's all
don't.
those ports back.
But I think it goes to the comment of, well, now the projector manufacturers are taking them off.
Like the
Like,
audio
you just need to
output,
just buy this extra card.
Like
just
HD
buy
like the-
audio output.
But didn't
on
we
the bigger
ask them for that
projectors
back in
are
the day,
going
though?
away.
Like, just give us the card option.
Well, it's that pendulum thing, right? They went from putting everything on there to nothing. But I see that when we have a bring your own situation. Well, I just want to play some music. Okay,
Not in here, you know.
how do we?
Do
Wait,
you have the rights to play that music?
can you? Can it be wireless? Do we have Bluetooth?
How many embedders
Everybody
and
just
debedders
uses
do
a
you need?
wireless, some kind of. Let's not even get into wireless video sharing. Even just does everybody have Bluetooth where they can just share it? What if it doesn't need to be extravagant? No. So now the everyday consumer, everyday person, is used to a certain lifestyle, and we can't provide some of the basic features. Because either their device, such as
Just
the
gotta
new
log
phones
in,
and things, you
authenticate,
can't get
14
just audio
factors.
off the damn
Get in
things.
there, yeah.
Right? And there's not enough of it to justify us putting in a special thing.
No.
And I see that happening more and more and more, which I like the idea of USB-C can be used for a lot of stuff, but then again, the parts that we're buying doesn't utilize it in
Doesn't do
such a
that
way
part,
that
yeah.
we can do all of that. And so you're stuck in this no man's land of, what you're asking is so simple, and it's like I love the idea and I want to support you, but just go somewhere else.
Legacy workflows.
Yeah. So
Need it.
but I just see that continuing to happen because that's the way our life, our personal life is running, but our professional life is not there.
Well, not wrong.
So, Jamie, what you're saying is it works on your home network. Why doesn't it work here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just want the
Doesn't
8-inch
yours?
connector. Just want the 1/8-inch connector plugged
I wasn't even going network. I just
give it the plug.
I just
Plug
want
it
to
in, right?
listen to a little Bluetooth music or
Nope.
No.
no, you're not
in this
allowed
room.
to.
You're not allowed to. I'll ask at
Not on
I'm
campus.
gonna shut you down.
Okay, Justin. Let's complain about consultants now.
I just hate them. I really hate. I just are you too busy to finish a thought on a piece of paper? Are you so?
There wasn't
Yeah,
enough
I
zeros
just-
on the contract.
I don't like. Did you hire a chicken to scratch this out? Like, what are we looking at here? What did you
working
put
for
any
you, though.
thought into what this is going to look like when the space is finished?
This is for you though, Justin. They're doing their part.
It's just I feel my pulse.
What would you do if they
Increasing
did
as
it
I'm
all right
talking.
though? What would you do with your time?
Yeah.
Ooh,
Seriously.
I mean, if you weren't fixing all that, like what else would you do?
We haven't even started fixing anything yet. It's just the incompetence that pisses me off. It's like how you guys are in this professional industry and all this marketing and all this speech and all this talk, and you're in front of VPs, and then you put something out that's not meaningful, and then everybody else has to pick up your shit, and you get paid in full. You should feel guilty if a project is not done on time and not finished and it looks like crap and it doesn't function and things had to get removed and problems and issues, you should be held accountable. So I just don't get it. So my second one is, since Larry didn't allow me to talk about it.
Oh, that wasn't even about consultants.
Like,
No,
I
that
you
was
up with that.
that was about consultants, but I'm not allowed to talk about it. So I'm not going to talk about consultants.
Talk about.
Look at his eye twitch.
We'll-
He's just
We'll talk about the IT-ification of AV, where people are starting to forget about the analog space. Let's just throw up displays and throw up a couple speakers in the front of the room, and who cares if everybody can hear it at the same level or if anybody can see anything. As long as we can support this, and as long as every room is exactly the same and is cloud connected so we can monitor everything for no reason at all, then that's...
Isn't that like Shangri-La, though? Nothing in the room, nothing connected to the network, no technology at all. It's like the perfect amount of sport tickets.
There's stuff. It's just mounted at weird heights and thrown together, and it's like no thought of how humans interact with technology. It's just, that kind of gets on my nerves, but not as much as consultants.
Those who hung those things at weird heights and all that, were they directed to by these consultants you speak of?
No, it's like, IT just doing their own projects, and it's like, oh, I could probably just do this and just buy this widget and it should be fine. And they're like, why does this room suck? It's like,
do you have too much? Your standards are too high.
No, it's just...
His standards are random heights.
Yeah, they're random heights.
Think things
Random height standards. All right.
If D12 roll that, that's how high it goes.
Yep.
Like those
So I
rooms you
get
go
it,
in, there's like the
you
light
see a
switches that
lot
are
of
like
this.
this. It's like,
Yeah, I mean,
oh.
you see a lot of this in K through 12. Everybody complains about K through 12 AV, and it's when you step back and think about the amount of classrooms they have, and they're all over the place and different. I mean, sometimes one school is an hour away from the next in the same district. That's difficult to do AV correctly and support that because they don't have people at every school. They have, maybe the same amount of people we do for a campus, but their campus is actually more classrooms and spans of larger. So they just throw 65-inch TVs in there and they ITify AV, and I see it a lot, and it's kind of unnerving, but I don't know. There's a middle ground to it.
Marcus
Sounds so defeated today, man.
Yeah, you do.
He does.
No, I just
very
those
gloomy.
are disappointing. Well, you guys are
very
asking like what are
Halloween-y.
scary, and it's like I don't know. It's just very dark show. I don't.
But you have taken it there.
Jamie, put that graphic back up.
Yeah, it's just
There he is.
Yeah.
Justin, the ether killer.
Ether killer.
No IT in here. Get it out.
Neil, what about you?
Whatever.
Well, so I misread it a little bit. So my first thought was that thing where you walk into the room and everything just starts working all of a sudden. You had a problem in there before, but you
like
get there
the
and now
car to the
everything's-
mechanic thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it smells
yeah.
like it's burning stuff. It sounds horrible. And they're like, dude, I drove it for like 4 days. It's fine.
Right. Like, what gremlins live in my AV system where, this instructor that I could see on the lecture capture camera was having a problem. Now that I've spent 5 minutes walking over here, everything's perfectly fine. Right before I walk in the door, it's that is spooky. But the consumerification of a lot of our AV products is tough. Just trying to, get through those, wizard menus to get things set up. Like, man, just let me put in the real IP address. Like, I know what multicast
Good luck
address
finding
this
that
piece
MAC
of device should have. Yeah,
Yeah.
right. Yeah, I got to plug in and just like start ARPing everything until I find it.
I love it when you can't reach the network settings unless you have the special remote and the special code to the special remote to get to the special menu in order to turn on.
Right.
Where did all the buttons on monitors go too? Like, seriously, it's just that one little
Like
nub
the weird
under there
touch
now.
bar.
Like, what is that?
You press it once, enable the menu. You press and hold for second. Press and hold, then short press, then long press, short press.
What is that weird new state that monitors
Figuring
have?
out,
That's like it's like the on-off standby, like getting ready to be on but not quite on
That's how they
mode.
deal
Like,
with
what the
Wake
hell's
on
going
LAN.
on there?
That's how they deal with Wake on LAN.
Yeah,
I like
but Justin,
network,
the first thing they turn
network
off is the
control
LAN
that turns
port.
itself off when you turn the thing off. Like,
Yeah.
well, you never wanted to turn on, right?
Right.
No,
Yeah.
that's
NEC
standby,
looking at you,
Jamie.
looking
You
at
got to
you.
put it in standby, where we just turn in the pixels to black. It's off.
It's LED board.
I don't even know, like, what the hell is that?
Yeah, my favorite Dell monitor was like that, except there were two different power on commands depending on what state it was in, but it wouldn't respond to tell you what state it was in once it was off because
So you
the
send
Ethernet
both
port
at the
died.
same
Send
time.
both
and
commands
like,
all the time?
Turn on.
No, like you had to.
If you did that, it locked up.
If it didn't respond to
Turned
you,
off.
that meant it was dead, not asleep.
Yeah.
is that in the manual?
No, but that's the way I figured
That's
it
how
out.
Larry checks his in-laws too. Like, are you dead?
Hey! Oh, they're still
Or are
here.
you just sleeping?
All right, Gary.
All
what you
right,
got?
so I'm going to go along with Neil a little bit. There's that moment when you're walking in to train faculty after you've worked so hard on this super complex room and everything works great, and you walk in to train and nothing works. Yeah,
Nothing
like
works
just,
during the demo.
Yeah, you're right. You just break out into sweat, and like I swear this works fine, whatever. And I hate beating a dead horse. But between USB-C and digital signage, like pick one. Either one, I don't want to do anymore. I have the hey, we're going to do digital signage, but we want 3 TVs. So that the content flows across.
Oh, God.
Lord.
Yeah.
I had to do that. Matrox triple head to go.
Yeah. Okay. Who created your content? Can I call them? Is that cool?
Actually, they don't do too bad. So the content creators are the clients that were like, we're not doing your content.
Yeah.
They get better over time. It actually looks pretty good. Now that they've gotten the content down, the TVs they are pro grade TVs are starting to yellow a little bit. So it took 6 years for them to figure that out. But I mean, it's,
On your training one, the alternate version of that, the cousin, is when you're going to train in the room, but there's one thing that may not be working right in the room.
Just don't show them.
And you're like,
feature.
I hope this person does not need to see that thing. And you're like, oh, and then they're like,
You
and
dance
it's always
around
the
it the whole
last
time?
thing. They're like, oh, and by the way, does it do this? And you're like, shit. And you have to go through the whole thing.
It will.
It will.
It will. It
Now,
will.
Mark,
It
let me
normally
ask you
does.
this. Do you start
Yeah.
acting like you're going I'll show you that. But, what
I got a
happened?
meeting.
Yeah.
That wasn't going to work anyway.
Yeah.
Like,
been a while, but yeah.
do you actually try to?
When you're trying to
or
fix
you
something
say,
like how
You accidentally show them where the reset button is. Like, look over there.
But it's always that weird thing that nobody uses, and you're like, that's the one thing that doesn't work. But okay, well.
Yeah, does your screen
discrete
freeze
routing.
work? Oh, screen freeze.
Screen freeze.
Screen freeze.
Oh, we
No,
love
screen
the
freeze
freeze
does
around
not
here.
work. It never
Audio freeze.
The audio freeze is the tougher
Audio
one.
freeze.
freeze.
So, Mark, to that point, this
Yeah.
year we made a deliberate decision we're removing every button we possibly could from touch panels.
There you go.
Why are they
I
there?
thought you were going to say remote. Like,
Well, yes. One of the buttons we removed deliberately is the screen up and down command. Because why the hell do you need that? There's a switch right there on the wall that says screen. It's 3 feet away. So we took it off. And the first training we did, someone was like, how do I get the screens to go
Nothing
up from the
works
touch
in
panel?
here.
I'm like, it's right there. Like, yeah, but I could do it from here. I'm like, son of a bitch.
Of course.
So
We don't
put it
even give them
back,
the
but it's just
button
like-
on the wall. We just have it come down when they put
That's
content on.
usually it's one of those things.
But
if
the
you've ever,
whiteboard, Neil.
Yeah,
the
yes.
whiteboard.
It's the
if you've
whiteboard
had screen control by way of your control system at any point, once you've made that decision,
Yep.
it's very hard to take it away.
And that was the problem,
Yeah.
was in this particular space, in this particular person, they like to do, now I'm going to show a different slide, and I want to annotate on, or not annotate, I want a marker board on it, then I want to raise the screen up, all these things. But the old system had that, so they wanted all those buttons, so okay, fine. It's
need
now
the
on the
buttons. I don't
advanced
know what they
page,
do.
all the
I'm
buttons
just-
are back. So
Just press them when I'm in class.
all our stuff to get buttons away is now, we're just migrating them all to the advanced page. They're not
Oh, you
on
need
I-
advanced pages.
I found
Page
it
flips.
It's really easy to do that. You just give them a button panel instead of a touch panel.
you just remove that capability.
And I'm like, F that. It's all gone.
Just walk in, sensors.
Nothing. Here's a remote and a screen you pull down. Deal with it.
No.
All right. Well, and no one brought it up. I figured someone would.
But bring it up. Let's talk
the
about it.
scariest part for me, the scariest AV trend, the scariest thing in AV, it's all the stuff that we, the royal we, don't control, but yet is kind of part of our systems, and so thus we're responsible for it.
Zoom
So,
rooms.
You're talking about computers.
I'm talking about the freaking computers, or the
we do have
network,
computers.
or the lighting, or environmental stuff, shades, but it's the Wi-Fi, but it's
Wait,
in
you guys
your
don't do lights and
classroom.
shades?
Yeah, it's in your classroom, so thus
Scary
come
stuff.
make it work better. And then yes, Mark, Teams rooms, Zoom rooms, all those things that are now tied to a cloud-based operating system that somebody else can update, and at any given time add or remove features that may or may not have been there 3 hours ago. So it's a lovely, lovely thing to be a part of.
It works. It works.
Yeah. What do you just gaslight people and tell them they never had those features?
Yeah. No, what are you talking about? Show me. Show me where you saw that. It's like, it was here. No, it was never there.
That was never
Well,
there.
Joe, some people can't afford UX designers.
All right, so
Buy a
Comment-
consultant, damn it.
comment from Joe Way here. Joe says, friend of the show, Joe Way says, unpopular opinion, AV people shouldn't be designing touch panels at all. He's not wrong. There are UX and UI specialists who do it better. You're correct.
Absolutely.
I am the greatest UI expert on the planet because my thing is get rid of buttons. Why do you need so many buttons?
Remove the choices.
right.
Every button you have is a 50% chance it's going to be done wrong.
Right.
And Jamie, I did try removing the touch panel itself entirely.
Hey,
but
there you go. See?
I had a huge amount of pushback on campus on that.
I'm doing my first conference room without a user interface.
Yeah.
There you go.
With
Just
new
it's all
displays.
voice activated. They
I'm
just shout
telling you,
at it.
it's the
You
whole.
need a single arcade button.
You don't
No,
even need
I
a
don't
button.
I don't have a
You
button.
don't need an arcade button.
It's a hangover from how
need
everybody
one.
learned how to program. Everybody
Yeah, I
went in
can
and said it
remote
all
control.
starts with a button
It
press. and
makes
it's like,
people feel better. It's a placebo. They just mash the stupid button.
Doesn't
They
do
don't
anything.
know. They don't care.
Yeah.
It just makes them feel better.
Yeah,
Our-
the press here to start is my least favorite button.
Yeah.
Touch
Oh, I
the logo
love
to
that.
start, Larry.
Start. Yeah.
I think, and the countdown timer. Oh, it's wonderful.
Oh, yeah.
warm up, cool down.
Yeah.
I use it for yoga. And
Oh yeah, 30 seconds of yoga while the projector screen comes down and things warm up. That's great.
yeah.
I like to put the timer on my screen as well as the room and building you're currently in because sometimes people don't know where they are.
And I
And make
lock
sure you put
out
the time on there.
everything
The
until the
time and the
timer's
weather.
done.
Put the weather on there.
Weather and time, but don't connect it to an NTP or anything. Just
Traffic
let it run
on
and see
the
what
line.
happens.
So the
Like Christmas in
Is it telling
July.
outsider 80? Who knows?
Yeah, who cares?
timer has to be 78 seconds, and you're not allowed to log in the computer while it's counting down.
It would be fun to do a
the screen
timer
goes
that way,
blank.
and then do a skip, so you could have the option for the timer or not.
I like that. I like that one.
Add a button. Yeah.
Yeah, is that a button? Like, please wait, or if you don't, just press here, and it takes you to another shorter wait. So it's like we're saving you time.
I think it.
You know, when you hit that button, you should get the little dinosaur jumpy game when
Yeah,
Chrome
something.
doesn't have
And
internet.
a calculator pops up.
Yeah.
The calculator.
Because why not?
It-
Right. It's just,
the little bar skips
calculator
ahead, but the
widget.
timer actually goes backwards.
Yes.
That's a second.
So
every
the
time
bar
we do it.
is done.
Oh well. So okay.
All right,
Anyway.
so those are all our scary things for AV. If we wanted to share some scary thoughts about it. Any last ones we missed?
I'm sure there are.
do we talk about consultants? We reviewed that yet?
Nope.
Is that on the agenda today?
No, that's a
later?
show
We'll
all
get
on
it
its
next
own,
week,
my
yeah.
friend.
All right.
Show all on its own.
Got it.
All right. Well, there you go. Happy
All
Halloween.
right, let's say. Let's see. What are we doing here? I'm thinking-
Push button.
Oh, we're shifting gears, aren't we?
Shifting gears.
Shifting gears.
Clutch. Here we go. Power shift.
Put it in
Tack
low.
up.
4-wheel drive low for these country boys coming up.
Jamie, give me that slate. It's week 4, and the Weekly Rivalry sets its sights on the heart of the Midwest, where two proud Big Ten universities bring decades of AV and IT tradition, innovation, and a little friendly fire across state lines. It's Illinois, it's Indiana, and it's time to see who rules the gridiron of higher education AV in the Midwest. First up, the Fighting Illini of Illinois. From Champaign to Chicago, this crew has a reputation for precision and polish. Their classrooms are built on a foundation of standardization and reliability. Systems so consistent that an instructor can step into any room and feel right at home. Large lecture theaters run as smoothly as their seminar spaces with powerful audio, crystal clear projection, and seamless switching that never misses a beat. Illinois doesn't just set the bar, they are the bar when it comes to disciplined AV design and support. On the other side of the field, the Hoosiers of Indiana. In Bloomington, the team is rewriting the playbook with bold, student-centered innovation. Their Mosaic Active Learning Initiative is the stuff of legend, a national model for how to transform classrooms into dynamic, collaborative learning environments. With technology-enabled student stations, displays everywhere you care to look, flexible layouts, and more whiteboards than an office supply warehouse, Indiana creates spaces where faculty can experiment, students can engage, and learning comes alive. The Hoosiers aren't just keeping up with the times, they're setting the pace. So here we are. Illinois brings the steady hand. Indiana brings the creative spark. One side is about consistency and control, the other about agility and imagination. It's orange and blue versus crimson and cream. Chalkboard discipline against whiteboard innovation. Tradition against reinvention. Buckle up, folks. The rivalry is here. The stakes are high. and the weekly rivalry kicks off now.
I'll tell you what, Illinois is just built different. Tell me about it. When you talk about standardization, about consistency, about walking into any classroom and knowing it's going to work, that's like having the best offensive line in football. Rock solid, dependable, and they don't make mistakes.
Sure, but you can't win games by playing it safe all the time. Indiana's Mosaic program has changed the way we think about active learning. Flexible layouts, student-centered technology, and the courage to experiment. That's like running a trick play every drive and somehow making it work. They're not afraid to push the boundaries.
That's fair. Sometimes innovation leads to chaos. You just can't install every shiny new widget and hope it sticks. Illinois knows the value of consistency.
And Indiana knows the value of imagination. If you want to inspire students, you've got to take risks. That's the Hoosier way. Let's go down to the field.
All right, thanks, guys. Down here on the field, the atmosphere is electric. I'll tell you, on the Illinois side, you can feel that calm, methodical confidence. They're all about preparation and execution, and it shows. Across the way, though, Indiana is pure energy, guys. Their team thrives on creativity, adaptability, and you can sense that swagger in how they approach the game. Both sides are locked in. Both sides are ready, and I can tell you, the fans are in for a showdown today. Let's go to kickoff. All right. Here we are. I'm the only one down on the field. I dressed for the occasion. And so they stay up in the booth, and I'm down here on the field. So we're going to start today. I brought the coin back by popular demand to do an actual.
Is it an AVFS coin?
That's somewhere else. Don't
Have you lost that?
Oh, my.
Yeah, well, it's somewhere around here. I think it's behind my
Look,
desk.
4 years ago, we bought those, and you think you can just lose it.
Threw it away.
Anyway,
He
all
didn't
right.
lose it. He threw it away.
Neil, it's two-sided coin here. Yeah. Heads or tails? I'm going to throw it up. Ready? And call it in the air. Go.
Tails.
It is.
Well, that rolled outside.
I lost it again.
It's
And
tails.
no coin.
It is
Hey.
tails. Do you want to start today's campaign, or do you want to defer, sir?
I'll start.
You're going to start? All right. Well, the way this goes, we're going to start the clock, and one of these AVSF semi-pros are going to start with the first question, and we're going to get into it. How about Larry start us off with a question from our list, sir?
I'm not an unbiased participant in this, so I'm going to throw
right,
Gary a
Pinocchio.
softball.
Yeah.
So first, Neil, what's the weirdest space on campus your team has turned into a functioning classroom?
Ooh, that's a tough one. Got to be an old server room. Now, this isn't a geese. This was back when I was at engineering. We had a space in our digital computer lab that raised floor, Liebert in the corner, blowing air up through the floor and the cold aisles, all of that. And, they decided, let's put a projector and some speakers in there and start teaching classes. So they did, and we ran that there for 5 or 6 years for the engineering first year experience students.
Were they just random heights for Justin's sake, or were they actually?
Did you take some of the tiles out and have, the tire workouts that football teams have?
Oh, yeah. right. Yeah, just every other tile so you can start getting your agility up. Yeah, that'd be good.
Agility ladder right there in the classroom.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, that'd have been great.
All right. Jamie, you're scoring us again, just so you know. Surprise.
Crap.
So, what was that? Opening drive, what do you think?
Were the server racks still in there?
No, but there was a whole wall full of electrical panels.
Ooh. What would
Were
the
they live?
acoustics like?
Yeah. They powered the data center on the first floor.
I had a room with a live grounding bus bar on it. That was great.
Oh, no.
Kicked
how
a
grounding
field goal
works.
on that one. I
Live grounding bus bar.
kicked a field goal on that one.
Field goal? Okay. 3
Yeah,
points.
it wasn't quite the swimming pool that we were looking for, but
Okay.
okay.
That's
Coming to
just-
you, Gary. What do you got? Let's see it.
If you say swimming
Jamie,
pool,
I swear to you, twice now we've done classrooms where we filled in a swimming pool and made it an active learning classroom. I swear to you. Yeah, like it. Yep. Chris, Larry, you can vouch
Wait,
for
is
me.
this that dumb one that's like 7 different layers and a
It is.
balcony?
It is that
100%. It is that.
not
dumb
a
one.
dumb
I have
one.
been in those tunnels for many,
That is
many
not
days.
a dumb one.
The diving board sucks now.
Hurts.
It does.
All right, because I know the pain points of that one.
Yeah.
All right, I'll give you the
Yeah.
6.
Oh, thank you.
Sorry,
Thank you.
Neil, because that one was a
I mean,
turd.
I don't even know how many pools you have on campus to fill up and turn into classrooms. That's
They
crazy.
keep building new ones and keep filling them in.
Well, in
legitimately,
Indiana,
yeah.
it's actually a pond for most of the rest of the world, but for there, they're like, it's a pool.
That's where you learn fishing 101.
All right. Well, you're doing an extra point.
The extra point is we have a conference room that's in a house that was a pool that we filled in, made it a conference room.
I'll give him 2 for that. All right.
Wow.
You all hate
conversion.
pools. Though.
I hate them.
Wow.
But they keep
Katie
building
Ledecky.
them. That's the
Katie-
wild part. They keep
Yeah.
building them to fill in.
Yeah, yeah.
Insurance
We
is
just
too much on
we
it.
just dig a new hole to fill it up. That's
Right.
all.
All right. That's one way to do it, I guess. Fill it in. All right. Coming back to you, Neil. We're going to go into Q2 here. So this one's coming out. Chris or Justin, you guys want question here
holding
coming up?
back a brutal sneeze attack here. I don't know.
The amount of time it would have taken you to say that, you could have read the question.
Chris, go ahead. Big question.
Let's see.
Are we doing?
Ask him what the weirdest space on. Oh, sorry.
Are you asking or me?
You can go for it.
All right. Are
Go.
we doing? Let's see.
Top
zip
ones.
ties or Velcro?
Well, now you're just reading stuff for the fourth quarter.
Is that the fourth quarter only?
Yeah, those are the speed round.
Everything else is crossed off.
Oh, Jesus.
Chris, you go.
All right.
What's the worst consultant you've ever worked with?
This is,
Seriously.
this game is exactly like Big Ten football.
It goes down. All right. Well, here we go.
All right. So all right. I have a question.
Just go for it. Pick the one out of there. There it is.
All right. I guess we're starting with Neil again here. How many of your classrooms are actually fully up to spec, and how many are running on prayers and paper clips?
Ooh. There's a few getting to the end of their life cycle that, we're hoping those DM switchers hold on a little bit further before we have to go pull in new network everywhere for the NBX hardware. So, maybe 20, 25% at the top end.
Man, he put
At least at the College of Business. I don't know about the rest of campus.
he put DM and NVX in the same sentence. That's almost a fumble.
Oh,
Hold on, though. I give you. Are they old? Real old? Like old DMs? I'm talking like old DMs.
You mean D
Not-
plus M?
Yes. Are they D
Like
plus M with
3
the
series.
wackadoo cable?
No.
No. See, I would have given you extra points for that if they would have
Yeah,
those still
no.
running. Yeah.
No, they are. I think they were purchased in 2011, so 14 years old or so now.
Are they the 3G?
The 8G.
8G? Whatever, yeah.
3G.
Yeah.
They're only 3G.
It's all the same. Yeah.
One of those.
8G, yeah.
I try not to look at those too hard because I don't want anything to die on me.
Okay. Are they like Chris loves these, the big full frame dog ones, or are they talking like little DM
Oh yeah, but
DMPSs.
16 by 16.
Okay.
Holy moly.
Or bigger.
Yeah,
or bigger?
yeah, they're the big boy.
Chris
card
likes to
frames,
stack
yeah.
them up.
I have many
That's what
giant
they use to
chassis
fill
that
the
don't need
pools
to be
in Wyoming.
throw in another chassis.
I'm slowly building reefs for the local fish in all the waterways with all my DM chassis.
Yeah,
What was the
Yeah,
score,
I bet that
Jamie?
would
What
work out.
official on that? Going to replay
Why did I
official
become the scorekeeper?
because you're here.
Oh, okay.
Justin's got consultancies battling.
I got
All right,
another
I'll
question.
allow him to
Something
have-
else,
I'll allow him to have a touchdown because
gonna
those are a lot
allow
of
a
paper.
touchdown?
That's
You're gonna allow it. Yeah.
yeah, because those are a lot of paper clips he mentioned all in one sentence.
Okay.
So I guess I'll let it happen.
You give me extra point afterwards for that HG combo. Just got to split the upright.
Only because it was a full 16 by 16, and
Ah, there you
if
go.
you just said
Okay.
8 by 8, that's safe. 16 is ambitious.
All
That
right.
was
Yeah.
a real waste of money, so I'll give him an extra point for that.
But the
Gary?
consultant said they needed the IO.
Yeah,
Coming to you here before the half.
all right.
Yeah, right on. No, go ahead. Sorry.
Go ahead. I thought we were asking another question.
No,
Gary.
no,
No,
he
no,
still has
it's
to
the
answer
same
this
question.
Rules to
one.
this, Justin.
Yep. Same question.
So I'm going to let Neil have that one because I feel very lucky that IU is like, no, I have plenty of money to update our classrooms. We have very few ancient classrooms, we're pretty lucky. I do have one of the DM rooms still with a 16 by 16, and that old like cable, DM cable that you had to run to
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
The 3-wire?
Yeah,
Can
I
you
got,
even make conduit big enough to put it in?
yeah,
We got a name for that.
Fits in a hat.
No, we don't.
yeah, no, I've got a great video of one of the guys pulling the cable out of the conduit. He's literally putting all of his weight into
Yes.
it, pulling it out. Oh, it's fantastic.
Is that like X-rated or R-rated?
Well, it involved a lot of lube.
It did. Yes, it did.
Yes. We've been there. Okay.
All right, I'll give him a field goal just for the last little bit.
Yeah, thanks.
Right. You probably wouldn't. You probably would have punted if it wouldn't have been that adding that extra little bit.
I would have punted.
75-yard field goal attempt.
Yeah, and you hit the crossbar and it kind of rolled over it.
Doink.
Yeah,
okay.
doink. I'll take it.
All right, coming in at the half. Illinois 10, Indiana 11. It is the defensive battle here today, everybody.
Snooze fest from the Midwest.
Yeah, so there you go. All right, so you deferred at the top, Niels. We're coming to you out of the gate here, right? And
That's gonna be a hashtag now.
So-
I went first. This should be Gary.
Oh, you did? Oh, you did the other way?
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
well, it's backwards. Oh, so it's going to Gary then. Okay. Well, here we go. We're going to get into it. I want to make it spicy. What is that one AV thing your campus does better than your rivals?
throw shade. Throw
Man,
shade. Come
throw
on.
shade. I know.
Come on.
Neil, only
It
because
doesn't
I don't
even
know
have
you
to
at
be
all.
accurate. Just
I know,
throw
right?
shade.
Are those
We,
integrated powered shades?
Yes, yeah, integrated power shades and you know what? Honestly, hearing assist. So I feel like IU is really big on adding hearing assist. Like we add them in every classroom. It's every classroom, and you
We
know,
call that a speaker, Gary.
louder.
What is
11, man.
What does
Yeah.
it entail? What
Yeah.
are we talking? You're adding it in every room. What are you doing? What does that mean? What's
So
going on there?
right now we're doing brand drop is Listen IR. And we're hoping for Auracast. Like we're
Aren't we
testing.
all?
Yeah, I know.
all hoping
Yeah, really
for that.
hoping for it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how it's going to work, but it is priority for
What do you
us.
mean you don't know how it's going to work? It's just Bluetooth, Gary.
Yeah.
Bluetooth.
Yeah. Yeah.
But if no
Yep,
one's
should be
phone
fine.
receives it, it won't.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. And we are working on helping visually impaired instructors use those little buttons on those flat touch panels.
Yep.
So we do have a
Yeah.
couple of things like there. So anyway, I don't know how you
Guys-
could not award points for helping the
I-
hearing assist.
I'll even give you the 2-point conversion, man.
Oh, thanks, Jamie.
Full 8.
Because no, you're like the way you guys implement ADA things is really cool.
Thank you.
And your visual impairment, the little 3D printed things, that should be a whole nother show on its own. But
that's
it
slick.
is really, it's really slick and really cool. So
Cool.
I will give
Appreciate
you your
that.
touchdown,
Thank you.
and your 2-point conversion because I'm going to go out on a limb says you're doing it better than most of us on this call. So you probably are doing it better than Illinois. Come on, Neil.
Oh man.
I mean, we're still trying to figure it out because bringing a touch panel to somebody that's visually impaired that's more difficult, especially because we don't have a lot of tools from the manufacturers that make the touch panels to make our lives easier and get it to those folks in a way they can consume, right?
3D
Like there's
printers,
no
I
screen
guess.
reader that works on a AV touch panel that I've ever seen. So
No, and like I said, it's another show, and
It's definitely an in-depth.
but
conversation
what they're doing with 3D printing and putting in overlays and everything else, it's really cool. So, all right,
I'm
Neil,
gonna
what are
have
you
to check
doing
that
better
out.
than
Yeah.
Indiana? I
Yeah,
keep
what do you-
just
there's gotta be
trashing on
something.
you,
What do you-
but it's because
So-
we're friendly neighbors here.
I think it's got to be our UI. So we're pretty federated here at Illinois. College of Business, College of Engineering, campus, library. We all have our own AV and IT crews, but we all use nearly the same GUI. It has a very similar look and feel, regardless of whether it's an Extron, an AMX, a Crestron.
Wow.
Whoever's classroom you go to,
Cross-platform. Nice.
all looks basically the same. You know, there's some small differences between what Crestron can do in AMX and Extron, but and there's a little customization. A library does a lot of like active learning group presentations, so they have like immersives and displays for group work. So they have a lot of group mode on theirs. We do things where we only put up content that people are using, so it gets the screens out of the way of the whiteboards. So we do things a little bit different, but if you walk in and hit share on any panel that we support, it starts working the same in all those classrooms.
I'll take it because you
Continuity.
went out of your way to explain that it's everybody's different. Like there's different departments and different things. So the fact that you guys are all coordinated enough to share that, I'll give you a touchdown and the extra point.
Yeah, it's been a 5-year process, but we're getting it's getting
Well,
smoother
I
all
think
the
it's
time.
impressive that not only are you sharing that interface, but you're sharing it across multiple manufacturers' platforms, that's a huge lift to do that.
That is a huge lift. Yeah.
Are you guys doing like HTML at all, or are you just kind of just cheating it in there with what you got?
So
Bending it to your will.
Right, Crestron, we're looking at moving to their HTML5. We're still mostly on the older VTE stuff. I know Extron, it supposedly comes out as HTML5, but you can't really touch the HTML, so that's a little weird. And then I'm not really sure what's up with AMX. I've been out of that game.
No one is.
No one knows. No one knows.
Wait, curious. Pause. Do you have an AMX-based room on your campus?
Sounds like it is
A lot. Yeah, we have a lot of AMX here. Campus for a very long time was heavy into AMX.
Sure.
AMX programmers, BSS hardware. I mean, this was
we found
pre-Harman
an AMX
buying
client.
them.
Wow.
Yeah, so
I think when I did the programming job there, it was actually AMX.
probably, yeah,
Long time
because
ago.
20 years ago, it was probably AMX touch panels and Extron, the old, we called them lunar lander button panels, old MLC 200s. 220s, whatever they were, that looked like they were straight out of the
Axlink and
60s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Impressive. Okay. Wow. Didn't know that the dinosaurs were still roaming the earth in places, but here they are. Okay.
Yep.
Well, most
All
impressive,
right.
they're still running too. So.
Yeah, that's wild.
Kudos.
They
Seriously.
likely are.
That's a clean power. So, all right. Fourth quarter, still tight. 18-19. So this is the way. Everybody listen now. Even the people who are on the show all the time. We're going to do 7 questions. We're going to have to go through this.
Seven.
I know, we stumble through this every time, and I'm going to keep scoring this little pad of paper.
But you really want the 7 1-point thing.
We want it.
Yeah.
Okay.
7 1-pointers.
Unless we have time for 2. Okay, ready? So this is rapid fire. We'll throw out a question out. First thing comes top of your head, that is the answer. And if you don't answer fast enough, Chris is going to buzz you. You didn't have time. Okay? So, starting it off. Collaboration platform. Going to, is it Neil first? Go ahead. Or as I know, it's Gary, right? Yeah.
Kramer Via. That's what we're using. That's what I'm forced to use, Kramer Via.
Interesting. Okay.
Businesses on Air Media.
Gross.
So it's amazing that like
That's not where we thought you guys were
that
going
is
to go with that.
no, and then I
No.
think that's the telling piece of this when we say, and I think
Yeah.
that's the question of collaboration. And we would have
Everybody else has been Zoom Teams.
Zoom and Teams. So you guys went with like the wireless collaboration thing, which is an interesting take on that. So because you went that way, you're both getting either a point or not a point. But I'm gonna give
Negative.
I'll take 0. Yeah.
I'll take zero.
what do you guys want? You AVSF
That's
scored that
That's a 0 points.
0 points. All right, but nothing on the board. All right. Okay. Okay. I don't want to do that one. All right. So, have you guys both started classes already? Are you underway?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So, best ticket of the semester or term so far? Support ticket.
So far, it was either the computer's not working because the monitor was off on the lectern. Yep. Or the request for the 3 digital signage displays with a budget of $1,200.
That's doable, yeah.
Yeah, totally.
Three posters.
Yeah. Yep.
3 posters.
3 posters.
That's a product from Independent Amalgamated.
Print it out.
Analog design.
Yeah.
Neil, what do you got? Something fun?
Haven't seen anything too crazy so far this semester. Probably got to be the where's the computer? They had routed the wrong thing. They had not even hit PC on the touch panel. They were looking
Buttons.
at the blank HDMI because there wasn't anything plugged into the HDMI.
Fair. Okay.
So a little bit of training, like there's an HDMI plugged into the back of the display you're looking at, but that's not the HDMI we're talking about. Took off from there, and they're doing great on their classes now.
1 each. Chris, anything on this list jumping out at you? Want to get in here?
Well, there's always my favorite one.
Get in there. Take it.
Do Macs work on your campus, or do you have HDCP turned off?
What's weird is my Mac School of Music classroom with AV over IP works phenomenally. My other AV over IP with a mix, we turn HDCP off. Yeah.
Yeah, we turn HDCP off, but we do have a button on the panel if you need it on for whatever reason. Though we do a lot of recording,
that
so
is
off is better
unique.
for us
Yeah.
usually.
Is that on the main screen, or do you have to like they have to go digging for it under that?
You have to be on the laptop HDMI to get to that.
What's the language of that button? By the way, I'm just curious.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Make-
How do you
wait,
like?
please say it
Is
says
it? Does it say
Max
make work? Yeah. Is it,
Please.
I think it just says HDCP.
no, they don't know what that is.
I think we've talked to the
Nobody
couple
knows
people
what that
need it.
is.
No.
Enter lawyer mode.
Right?
We were going to give you all the points until that.
I know.
Oh, we probably need to put something better on there, like
was
if
gonna
doesn't
be-
work for us here.
That was going to be you picked up Gary's fumble and took it into the end zone, but no.
Not even the right end zone. Damn.
What was the score? What's the score of that one, Jamie? Where are we at? I missed. One each.
I
None-
kind of
none
want to
each?
give Neil. I kind of want to give Neil a safety.
I do, because it is
two.
interesting.
That's two, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Damn ties.
Stole it. Stole
Wrong
the
kind
whole
of
thing.
football.
All right. So next question.
Yep. Go ahead, Justin. Get in there.
Justin,
do
ask the
you-
one you want.
Well, no, we're going to skip that one because they're cheating.
Velcro.
See, they're cheating. So let's see. How many rooms do you support, and do you support and integrate, or just support?
Support,
Full integration.
Bunch of questions.
support, integrate. We do hire out sometimes, but we do support, integrate, and I do have about 1,000 rooms
1,000 rooms.
at 13 campuses.
It's a few rooms. Okay.
Yep.
So, Geese College of Business, we're at about 35 rooms, 85-ish with our conference rooms. Campus, though, campus has 600 classrooms between all
I wanna
the
go back to
various
the fact
groups that.
you apparently have 50 conference rooms.
They're a growing segment.
We're the College of Business. We have a lot of
Doesn't mean
conference
money.
rooms that are
Conference
used by
rooms.
students. So yeah, well,
Donors.
it doesn't, yeah. So yeah, conference rooms, seminar spaces, things that aren't our traditionally booked classrooms.
I mean, to be fair, I've got like
do you
30
support
some
those
conference
as
rooms in
well?
the College of Business
Obviously.
that are just empty with nobody in them. So
Okay.
yeah,
you
we
take
have
care of
people
all AV?
champing at the bit to get into our new conference rooms that are almost ready because we have student consultants that are ready to start working on consulting stuff.
Yeah. Go work for Justin.
Yeah.
I,
They'll get their
I
first.
feel like I can see Justin's eye twitching over there.
All right. That's
Turn them out left
a
and
point.
right.
Point each right there. Okay.
Yeah.
Really quick. Do you support events?
No. Hell no. Shit no.
wow, that's a safety. on that one.
He gets one already. Just put it on the board.
Yeah. So we do. Usually this guy is involved in events we deal with. But yeah, we do various events. We have a large, we call it the Lincoln International Atrium in our business instructional facility that is used a couple times a week for various events. We're not always involved. Sometimes we have other audio folks, FNS, our facilities and services group will come out with some portable PA speakers occasionally, depending on what they're doing.
Do you laugh at them when they do that?
Actually, those audio guys are pretty solid. They do a good
okay.
job for mobile sound.
I thought they were
which
like
is
putting a
tough.
couple 6-inch PVs on sticks and going, yeah, let's rock out.
No, they're a professional group of guys. They do a great job on those.
Okay.
Like, and those guys don't get a lot of notice for what they do too.
Yeah.
So they're usually rolling up about 20 minutes before the event, setting up their gear and getting going.
Usually when you see something like that, the facilities group is bringing in like speakers that are way less capable than what's installed in the room with all this work and effort. And you're like, what are y'all
Surplus.
doing?
String
Right.
them
Yeah, but they say Serwin Vega on it.
Yeah, they're good.
Just
Hey, man, I
on
put
the trunk of my
for
car.
Hanoi on it. So
Yeah.
Okay, so we got time for 2 more questions here. So you touched on it a little bit before. We're going to rephrase a little bit. It's HD-based T or AV over IP, but I want to know your percentages of those.
Your decibels. Your
Yeah,
ratio.
So I will say our standard classroom is HD-based-T. Anytime we go over 3 displays, we're AV over IP. So 75% HD-based-T,
Okay.
25% AV over
That's
IP.
interesting on the 3 displays. Mine's 2
That makes
displays.
sense.
The product, it's based on the product we're using.
Yeah, me too.
Something tells me.
interest you in a giant DM chassis.
Yeah, right? Yeah.
Something tells me you're not using the same product.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I have speakers.
I have some.
He's heard the show.
That's a point. We're going to solid point there. Neil, what do you got? What's your?
I think with the new building, we are probably at between 60 and 70% AV over IP. Everything in this building in Weimer Hall is AV over IP. It's all NVX. Even our video wall is NVX.
Is it blinking?
No, no. Our network team is great. We've been in here looking at multicast problems with them. I mean, we push the boundaries of our network, and the network team likes working with us. So
Okay.
we do a lot of PoE, do a lot of multicast, and they're always there to support us.
And it's all on the enterprise network. All the endpoints
Yes.
are. All
Yeah,
Oh,
we
that
are
was the next
fully
question.
converged.
That's solid. Solid. Those are points. Points.
All right.
Okay. Final question. This is one tight game here. It's going to come down to this question. And so, what is the AV best practice you violate continuously?
Oh, that's a tough one.
Percent
Because
element?
I'm narking on myself, right?
Audio coverage uniformity?
Yeah.
Just
audio
don't violate
coverage.
electrical code like
Contrast
text.
Yeah.
ratio?
Oh. Yeah. I was going to, Chris, if it were 6 years ago, I would have said electrical problems because I use extension cords. But I can't say
Use
that.
them above ceiling
Wow.
because if so,
No.
we need to hang you outside
No,
the window
no,
with
no,
your
no.
toes.
No.
Yeah, okay.
You're
no.
talking specifically about the power squid splitters.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah, we had to have an integrator remove some of those. Yeah.
Yeah.
I only need one more. Look.
Oh,
it
just
works.
one more.
Right. What about the one on the front? That should be fine.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It's the
Courtesy
7
port.
wall works. Don't worry about
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. It's fine.
So is that it? It's the power?
Yeah, I'm going to go with power. I really try to avoid all of those things, but I mean, we do furthest viewer for display
No, that's
sizes
not
and
funny. We can just kill everybody. It's fine. Yeah.
What's
yeah.
your percent element height you
Electric's
use?
fine.
What's that?
What's your percent element height you use, Gary?
My percent what element height? My
On
microphones?
your displays.
Oh, I'm still
Like we have
using
control over that.
Yeah.
He runs the program, not designs the program.
Yeah, right?
Right,
Yeah.
yeah.
He's still
consultant did
using
all that
468.
Everyone, yeah, still using 468. Everyone gets 98. Right, Chris? Everyone gets a 98 inch. You're either sitting too close or too far. I don't know.
Isn't that the
Oh, so you're saying it's the
Move where
It's
you
the
are.
viewer's problem. Yeah. That's active learning. Just sit over there. Yeah.
Can't read it? Move.
Yeah, move.
Okay. All right. Neil, you got a chance to take this here. So what do you got? I don't know.
Yeah, I gotta go with that.
The warning is that
audio coverage
it could be
uniformity. There's,
could be
there's
good
a
or
lot
bad.
of
Yeah.
lot of earballing. Like, yeah, that sounds about right.
I
We'll
can
go with
tell
that,
you,
yeah.
Neil, from what I know, it's probably audio coverage uniformity.
Yeah,
Probably.
we're within a few dB. It sounds about the same. I don't need to go get my reference mic out. It'll be fine.
No, it's good enough.
This
Yeah,
SAR method. Right.
I hope AQAV isn't listening to this because I do have to resend my certification stuff.
Oh no.
Trust us, they're not.
Hey, he should get points for having, he should get points for having that.
For having the actual certification?
Yeah.
Oh, seriously. Well, Chris, it's coming down to you. What do you think? How'd that last round
I'm
go?
giving them points.
Either you're giving them points, or you're giving one of them points, or you're giving both of them points.
You're determining the
You're
winner.
determining the victor
So
here.
I get to click the
It's all
button
on
and
you.
determine the
Yeah.
winner. Mm-hmm. Ooh.
I mean, I can flip a coin if it's easier.
Chris is going to be biased.
Well, that's the thing.
He always is.
Yeah.
Am I gonna be
to
biased?
be fair, Chris and Larry have worked with me.
Which is why he's
So-
going to pick Illinois.
Yeah. Why you should pick Illinois.
And we both left, so
Right, yeah.
I'm gonna. Yes.
And I left. Remember, I left too.
I think I'm gonna have to give it to Neil by 1
Yeah.
point.
There it is.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
Well
Final
done,
play.
my
There
man.
it is. Well, There you have
Nice
it.
job, Neil.
I think like the football game, it'll be close.
Well, and
Yeah.
mainly because he's going all in on AV over IP, which is fine. I'm in Gary's boat. We're doing
on
HTTP
the
because it freaking
network.
works all day long. But it's on the network. There's no islands.
Which
There's
is a
no
lot of
weird
work to
convergence.
do.
It's just all
Now-
no. We're doing it.
Just VLANs. We got
Hold
VLANs
on.
all over the place.
When Mark and I do this, we're idiots.
Blasphemous.
When
I
Neil
never
does
said
this,
you're
he gets
idiots.
extra points.
Who said that?
They just wanna
All
hear
of
from
you.
The royal
That
you.
wasn't about that, though.
That was
Oh,
something
never
else.
mind then.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
all
Carry
this
on.
rattles. So, all right. Well, gents, Neil, if people want to get a hold of you and talk about more AV over IP and all the things you guys are doing on the network, how they going about getting a hold of you?
Yeah, they can reach out to me on email. feuerhe1 will get a hold of me.
All right. Gary, what about you? If people want to harangue
Yeah,
you.
you can go to hotmail.com. Yeah. No, happy to, it's GARCUMMI@iu.edu, or you can find me on LinkedIn or MySpace or.
Yeah, I'm
GeoCities?
Yeah.
LinkedIn. Occasionally look at that.
Cool. All right. Well, there you have it, folks. Another weekly rivalry recap, showdown, whatever we call it. Can't say it fast, though. So we survived.
Rivalry week.
Rivalry.
Rivalry.
All right, enough of this rolling out.
Okay.
Thanks for being here, guys.
Take us out of here.
This has been the AV SuperFriends Weekly Rivalry. And guess what, sports fans? We want you on the show. Got a big game coming up at your school? Maybe it's a local rivalry, a state showdown, or even one of those national grudge matches that splits households in half. If you've got the school pride, the technical chops, and just enough trash talk to back it up, we want to hear from you. Reach out to the AV SuperFriends and let us know your campus, your matchup, and why your AV and IT team deserves a spotlight. Whether it's cables versus connectors, servers versus switches, or just plain bragging rights, we'll put your rivalry on the big stage. So step up, call your shot, and maybe you'll be the next feature on the AV SuperFriends Weekly Rivalry. Thanks for putting up with yet another episode of AV SuperFriends On Topic. You can contact us with questions, topic ideas, or general complaints at avsuperfriends.com.
Nice work, everyone. Sharp broadcast. Really good. Everyone on the floor as well. Really a lot of hustle. I liked it.
The opinions expressed by the AV SuperFriends are solely those of the individuals and do not represent their respective institutions, organizations, companies, or clients.